Can I ask you another question?
Yeah, man.
Does this butt plug?
I don't want to be pulled up.
GMat.
Is there anything for dessert or something?
Oh, Mario.
Oh my God!
Whoa.
Hometown Spider-Man.
Yay. I need help with doing a push-up.
This is still going?
Yep. Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, we're all a little slow today.
Everybody.
Oh,
Right.
ouch. Fucking hell.
Oh, sorry, Ben. Are you on? Is you
Yeah,
your day?
Ouch.
Sorry. Listen, all right.
Because I'm slow.
Is it wrong of me to assume?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. But I thought
I don't think you did think.
I'm sorry.
Because you're slow.
Yeah.
You're forgiven.
Oh, thank you. I thought we could maybe do like a warm up.
What?
Oh, fucking
You
space
know?
jump.
No. It's like a word association thing. I say a word, and then Beck says a word that comes to our mind, and then Ben says, and we just rap, baby. We
Okay.
just go back and forth, see what
okay.
happens. Aidan, pitch me a word.
Pitch him a word.
Water.
Ocean.
Are we just doing things from the category?
Fish.
Just things that come to your mind. What does that word associate? Wave.
Hello.
Bye-bye.
Beatles.
Too slow. Come on.
So hang on. What are we supposed to do? Just
It's
say
word
anything.
association. Bam, bam, bang. Just think of something that
Wave,
pops in your
hello.
head.
Is he starting a new round every time?
You said
No.
wave, and I took the word
Oh,
literally.
you know what? That's fine.
Yeah.
He's done well there, and I have.
Yeah, it turns out I'm on and you're not.
All right, Ben, you go.
Wave.
Hello.
Wave.
Ocean.
Wave.
Why don't waves keep going?
All right, now let's do it for real.
All right. How many
That
rounds?
wasn't for real. I used up all my good stuff.
waves? We just
All right,
I
you
don't know.
start and go for your life.
All
and
right.
if you say the same word as somebody else, you have to.
You're out.
Okay.
Sorry, you have to
That's
watch.
so loud.
I know.
I got my headphones turned down.
Yeah, now I do.
This is not my first tinnitus.
All right, Beck, are you ready?
Wave.
No.
Oh, fucking hell. Choose a different, not an ocean-based one.
I'll give you a word. This one doesn't. I'm just gonna say it. You ready? Sausages.
Pasta.
Bo body.
The Office.
Television.
Opera.
Editing.
Oh, Matt.
Big.
Balls.
Stream 9 p.m.
You're just reading shit. You sound.
Yeah, I got all my words on the board.
Whiteboard.
I like this. This is fun. We should do that. We should do that more often.
Seeing as we're so good at
I
it.
think we should do the counting to 21 game.
What's that one?
But that's the one where you can't repeat. You can't say a number at the same time as anyone else.
This is going to be outstanding podcast content, for audio content for everybody.
Yeah.
But explain the rules again, Aidan.
So all four of us have to. You have to.
let's say
make
10. Let's say 10.
Okay, 10.
Yeah.
You gotta maintain eye contact with your camera,
yeah,
and we have to count to 10 as a group. But you can't say a letter.
I remember this
You can't
one.
say a number at the same time as somebody else. So focusing on the cameras there.
Woo-woo being
Looking
in
at the
sync.
camera.
Beck,
Yeah.
look at the camera.
Well, I don't have one.
Well,
Look at the camera. I don't want excuses. I want results.
We're counting to 10, Beck.
All right. Let's bring it down.
Feel the
Let's bring
energy.
it down.
So just
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, we did it. All right, let's do a podcast.
That's such a fucking Ben thing to do.
And you would do that
Fucking
too.
nail it.
In
Yeah,
like
thanks.
in a Brahma warm-up.
You ruin the feng shui.
See, what you did there, Ben, is you made the group all about you.
I gave gaps between 1 and 2.
That's true,
No
you
one
did.
took it. We're going for gold. If no one's near the basket, I'm going to dunk it. You're welcome.
Ooh, GMat.
Yay.
Hello and welcome to episode 191 of the GMat podcast.
It's 11:11. Make a wish.
Today's episode of the GMat podcast is brought to you by our merch, which is available at teespring.com/the real GMat. Go get yourself some merch. You'll love it. There's a shirt with a thing that's behind Ben right now. That intro is brought to you by me. It was a fart. If you'd like to submit an intro, send it to contact@therealgmat.
Shit, surely.
That wasn't a fart.
Or submit it in the Discord.
Was that you? That did
No.
It's a fart if your pants are still on.
Support the podcast by going to patreon.com/the GMat podcast and pledging any amount to get extra content, including the post show. Now cut the music. Listen, ready? Listen.
Do you truly believe that that's a fart?
Let's have a listen
There's
again.
90% of Are you kidding?
Yeah, I mean, I think it. Yeah,
That's 90% shit.
yeah. There's a bunch
That's
of
an
shit.
airy shit.
I thought it was a vomit the first time I heard it. Because there's like a sound at the start.
Yeah.
That's if I ever did a fart like that, I would call the doctor.
He does.
Was that really
Every
you?
time.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I did go to the doctor
Oh, you just found
straight after the last podcast last week.
You did, yes.
Yeah, to get a finger up my bottom.
There's
And it's-
cheaper ways. Although I guess if it's bulk billed, there isn't.
I don't know.
I went to a
It would have been
different-
friendship taxing though.
I went to a different doctor
It's a different cost.
than I usually go to because I'm getting a bit
Playing the
sick.
field. Nice.
You're getting a bit sick of showing that person your butthole.
Yeah, but
Your
it's-
doctor, your normal GP's got such a small finger.
Yeah, it doesn't. I barely feel it. And the other one, it doesn't matter. But I go to him, and he seems like he doesn't want to deal with my asshole.
Interesting.
He has never put his finger in my butt, but he's looked and like been like, oh, and then blah blah blah. But he never actually like. And I just, as a hypochondriac, I just need answers. How many fingers till I come? Those sort of things.
You can't just look at the engine to check the oil.
Exactly. You've got
Gotta
to
get in there.
You got to get in there.
What's on the dipstick?
And he always guesses. He's a guesser. He's like,
Well,
it
guess
seems
he's what he's
I could
doing.
see blah 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 blah. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, I'm just gonna go to another doctor because we've had some other issues. Me and Beck are both going to him, and Bruce went to him, and like Bruce still likes him, but there's some, I don't know. It's just not working for me.
Bruce still likes him.
No.
You're a third monitor on top of your thing now?
Yeah, big time.
Since when?
Second PC and everything.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's such a derailing. I'm so sorry.
I'm glad you've derailed it because I thought I was going to come in here and be my normal, cheerful self, just laugh along, add content. But I feel like there's an elephant in the room we've got to dispel. Otherwise, this is probably going to tank because I didn't realize you were going to come in sick, Aidan. So, Matt, I think you would agree we have had a little bit of tension this week.
Yeah.
What?
But I thought it was dealt with.
Yeah.
Oh, the two of you.
It sort of is, but
Oh, I see.
I don't know. I just feel I'll just lay it out there, and then if you don't agree, you don't agree, whatever. I grew a beard a couple of months ago, and I thought that was pretty cool. We've got the logo right there. You can see it.
Yeah.
Beard. Aidan does his like mustache, stubble, half beard thing.
That's
He's doing the beard
correct.
at the moment because we discussed it. That was something we
you
a
discussed with
conclusion
me, yeah.
we came to as a team.
Yeah. That I could grow a
Um,
beard, and so I should.
And now you've got a big beard as well. And I did have the beard first. But it's your podcast. Your name's all over it. People are going to come to the podcast and they're going to be like, oh, GMat has a beard. Oh, and that other guy also has a beard. I guess he just
Yeah.
copied GMat. But that's not true.
That's not right.
I had the beard first, and no one's going to know that. They're just going to think that I'm some fucking
They're going to think that you're Matt on the podcast logo.
copier. But not even that.
Poser.
Yeah, that.
Poser.
But what, we're going to have two giant, what are the, with the fucking ZZ Top podcast? Doesn't make sense that
Yeah.
there's two big beards
Big
on
beards.
the podcast.
Yeah.
Fun fact about ZZ Top: the guy's last name was Beard, didn't have a beard. Keep going. Would you like
You're
me
gonna make a joke
would
about
you,
this.
Would you? Oh,
Wow.
Let me.
I mean, as two bearded men, I think that we can make jokes about it.
sorry, I
And
apologize.
as a newly bearded man, you kind of have to earn it.
It's always been there. You just can't see it. Let me make it clear to the viewers, so that we can lay this tension laid to rest. Ben had the beard first.
Thank you.
My beard is not permanent. I'm growing a beard for a part that I'm playing. I'm playing the lead role in Tennis Ball the musical. I'm playing the tennis ball.
Wow.
I thought of that joke 4 days ago, and I'm really happy I've had a chance to use it.
That's
Thank
pretty
you, Ben.
funny.
Yeah. So I am growing a beard, and it's awful. I don't even like saying growing a beard.
Yeah, it
because-
isn't. I mean,
Did
I
we really
do love
derail the story about me getting a finger up my ass for this?
it. Yeah.
Have we not covered the whole?
No,
I mean, we've gone
no.
through.
He covered the whole. She went straight in there. New doctor, different thing. I made a noise. Doesn't matter. So
What was the noise? Just give us the noise.
Was it Aidan
Without
dying in a
context,
video
was it
game?
like,
because it's been a while. I've said 100 times. The doctor's been looking at my asshole, but it's been a long time since the doctor's gone. I'm going to give you an examination.
was it just like, all right, here we go, Matt?
No, she told me. She said it was happening.
What's the noise when you die in a video game, Aidan?
That's
It's
it.
a kind of it's a
Is that what it
amalgamation.
was?
No, it was. Hey.
Hey!
It's kind of like, but that's what I
breathe
wanted to
through
say.
it.
I wanted to say, well, but she didn't do the thing that people say where they go, okay, 3 and breathe out. She just went, all right, boom, and I went, okay.
Fuck.
It didn't feel good.
You're gonna feel a little orgasm.
So yeah, I'm trying to grow a beard,
Okay.
but it's a guessing game because they don't know and I don't know how far this thing can get.
I think we've
I mean,
reached the
I'm
out
not
limits.
entirely sure.
passed the event horizon on that bad boy.
I think that's. I've been trying to think of the phrase "event horizon" for weeks.
For what reason?
Because I was trying to say something that included the words "event horizon" and I couldn't remember it.
We're through the shaving
I
glass.
didn't put the whistle on my water bottle. It was an added extra. And I didn't put the whistle like you put the whistle. Mine's just silent, which is really annoying.
I wish it was silent. It sounds like a bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where this is going. I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is it's very gross.
I think it's just going to get... Here's my prediction. We should all make beard predictions, and here's mine.
Okay.
The addictions?
Beard predictions. I think that it gets slightly thicker. I think under the chin is what it is, and I'm not sure that the cheeks will arrive.
I don't imagine anything's going to happen.
I just it just looks so smooth. What about here in this section here? Is there fuzz? No, just above it. Like parallel to the lip.
I don't know what the viewers are getting out of this. I think we need like fucking UV light or something.
Shut up. Try my best.
Go up.
Even
close
from
to the
here,
camera so
you'll
they
be
can
like,
see.
yeah, this, but not there. I don't think. I'm like, what are we discussing here?
I'm from here. I'm trying to figure out if there's hair just below where I definitely know there's no hair. Turn towards the light. Yeah,
What about
I was okay,
dusting
there's-
off a
There's
fossil?
no hair. There's no hair there. So the cheeks are. Maybe you'll have like one of those beards that people do that they like.
Oh god.
You know one of them.
I don't know what I'm going to have.
I think, aren't we there? What? How long's it
I
been
don't
going?
know. Well, it's only been, I don't know. We didn't put the original when was the audition? Because that's pretty much when I started.
Like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. So I don't think it's been quite a month.
And your beard doesn't just stop growing after a month.
Also, Beck seems to be under the pressure. I know she's saying this to make me feel better, but I don't think that's true because I keep asking if I can shave it. And you're like, commit to it because, I don't know, something about layers coming through and shit like that.
Beck's
Yeah.
saying that it's what?
Well, your hair grows in cycles, so we got to give every little patch of hair its chance to do its very best work. And I just don't think we're there yet. You know, I believe in you. Somebody has to believe in you.
I
and do.
believe in
What
you.
are we-
I believe that you can try and grow a beard. I just don't know if it's gonna happen.
That's like when I was sat on the half pipe with my brothers and I had the edge of the skateboard on the thing and they'd be like, I believe in you. I believe that you can try and do this. And then I go down and I eat shit.
I've never been on a half.
But they were right.
Yeah.
You did try.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
did eat shit.
What?
Didn't hurt myself, though.
I don't understand. I think it's what you've got will get longer.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that.
Well, new hairs are appearing. Like there's some things here.
Right. Okay.
Like
so
these,
they're
these sparse ones that are here.
yeah.
They weren't there a week ago. They're just showing up. Like that's interesting. And this stuff down here,
interesting.
like I'm really analyzing it because it's so fucking slow.
Yeah. I mean, I want my beard to be growing like Ben's, who's got that beautiful mustache now.
It's just
and
time.
and a beard. But yeah, it's got to be time. I've been growing this beard since whenever we had that conversation out there, very drunk. So over a month, over maybe a month and a half. But I did shave. I have to say, I had to shave because I was going out, and my beard does this annoying thing where it goes that way, right? So it just makes, and I've already got quite a round face. So if I let it round me out entirely, I do look like I'm playing the lead in Tennis Ball the musical. And I didn't want to,
Trying
so
to
I
take my
shaved.
shit.
So I shaved. I was trying to add on to you a bit.
No, trying to take my role.
Oh yeah, I've definitely taken your role. I've already spoken to the team because I can bounce better than that. Doesn't make sense. I'm not a tennis ball. What's the lead? What's the
Aiden got his booster 2 days ago. Let's give him yesterday.
yesterday? As a matter of fact, I am trying so hard, but it's just not coming out how I want it. Yesterday at work, a guy.
That's why I'm playing the tennis ball.
Is his name Wilson?
No.
Spalding then. I at work, a guy, I didn't serve this person, but I did hear about it. A guy came in and returned a wireless charger. You know what? You ever heard of these things? Wireless chargers? You heard of these things?
Seen these things? Heard these things?
He returned a wireless charger because he had to plug it in. And he's like, well, on the box it says it's wireless. And the person at the counter was like, yeah, I understand that, but like obviously it needs to get power from somewhere. And he said, no, it's wireless. So I need my money back. We gave him his money back and he left. And the person that was dealing with him came over and said, did you hear this fucking guy? And I have never been more annoyed about something that I didn't experience more in my life. I like, in what world does this man believe that the world has created wireless power and the only fucking place you can get it is at JB Hi-Fi for $40? Like he walks in and there's from the front door, there are 60 power cables you can see leading up to the ceiling. And the guy doesn't have any idea. And he walks past the laptops that have all got this rat's nest of power cables because of course we need the fucking cables. And he's like, the thing that I bought doesn't wirelessly take power from the wall. You fucking moron. You have a fucking cable coming from the goddamn street into your motherfucking house. And you've got plugs everywhere. I mean, if you ever have to plug your fucking phone in, yeah, that needs a plug, but this one's a wireless charger, so all of a sudden it doesn't need power. This motherfucking cunt was agitated me so much. For the rest of the day, I was mad.
Maybe you thought it was battery powered.
Nah, he didn't. No, he actually didn't think. I knew that. I did ask that. But for the sake of the story, he doesn't. But like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a doopy move.
It's a stupid. And there were so many stupid people there. It was like so many fucking stupid people yesterday.
You don't wonder how people get through life taking things that literally.
Genuinely, how did he get out of bed?
I do that. I take things far too much at face value.
Really?
Yeah, I'll read a box. Here's the reason why I said maybe it was battery powered, because I could see myself doing that.
Really?
Because I don't think things through. I don't know if you know this about me. I would see it, I'd go wireless, I'd go, oh, okay, cool. And that's just my new reality. And then I'd get home and unbox and go, oh, of course, that doesn't exist.
No.
But I read, I see, I do. I can see myself ending up in that situation.
It's crazy.
The difference between that guy and me is I wouldn't come back and get my money because I'd be too embarrassed.
And he came in so confident. Excuse me, this isn't wireless.
Isn't
False advertising.
You've got so many goddamn appliances in your motherfucking house. Every one of them needs to be plugged in. You don't think that the first thing that would be changed is like, I don't know. I think the first thing for wireless charging would be a toaster. The first wireless toaster. It'd be everywhere.
It'd be everywhere.
Don't you think? If the world created wireless power.
Do you really need to walk around toasting things on the go?
No. It's more like, you just put it on the bench. It's got power. It's not about portability. It's about lack of cabling. Now we don't have to be mining for copper anymore. Bang. The world is saved all through wireless power technology. Think of how quickly it would be to build a house. Electricians, redundant. You build the house, you plug the wireless power node onto the back of it. Bada bing, bada boom, your house got power.
Oh, electricians are redundant.
And then you just throw these like coasters around the place where you want to get power from.
I think it's like you just get power to the house and they just get it.
The whole house is electrified.
Yeah, but like we don't get electrified. This is why it doesn't exist, obviously, because we would be killed. But because
it's gonna be like in Fallout, when you put a generator on a building,
like
and
near
then
it,
put a light bulb just near it and just go.
Exactly right.
Sweet.
It's like, oh, they're connected now.
But
like
you can only
Bluetooth.
get a certain distance.
That's right.
So if you get a bigger house, you have to have more.
That's right. You have a couple of nodes. Oh, the left nodes. You still have your breaker, but your breaker's wireless, and so are your nodes, and so is everything in the house.
We're gonna have to get a node extender. So
it would be so much better. You could put everything everywhere. You
Yeah.
put anything wherever you want. Oh, I can't put my fucking TV where I want it because no fucking power cable. Never mind that, dear. Put it on the kitchen bench if that's what you want. Why would you want that? And there's probably a power cable on the kitchen bench, but
I don't know whether people should have that kind of freedom.
don't you think?
There'll be TVs everywhere.
Yes.
Fucking chaos.
And like you just have to drive your Tesla into the garage. Your life's much easier now.
Because of your Tesla.
Because of your Tesla, you don't have to plug in your Tesla. Your power bill, probably the same, but you don't have to plug it in. You just have to get out of the car.
I think in our lifetime, I said this debate the other day, we'll see like instant charge. Like you put your phone on a thing and it's
goes
100%.
But that would still need to be plugged in.
Yeah. I just mean like that idea.
Yeah.
I'm like, I reckon we'll see that in
I
our
can
lifetime.
charge my iPhone in an hour and a half.
Yeah. I was trying to think of like cool sciencey
My
things.
problem with trusting your assessment is that you said you're the type of person to go in and buy a wireless charger because you think it would be entirely wireless.
Yeah.
I don't know how much research you've done
What do you think
on the theory.
Do you think we're going to make large technological and humanitarian leaps in the next 60 to 55 years?
I don't know. I think for a huge leap, we need some sort of, because we've harnessed electricity. We've pretty much done all we can do with that for now with
Well,
the leaps
except for
and
the wireless
bounds,
bit.
obviously, yeah. And then what's the other one? Internet. We've it's still kind of a wild west, but basically we worked out the capabilities of what you can do with it. So we need some sort of electricity, internet
Hybrid.
thing, because we've done steam and coal and all that sort of shit.
Mm-hmm.
We moved on to electric.
So it's like,
gasoline
do you not
and
think like
combustion engines and whatnot. They're all kind of played out. So
You don't think space is going to be the next?
Internet powered cars.
harness.
Yeah, you know, like you go, there's a bit of an asteroid belt. Oh, precious minerals. Let's go and mine the fucking space.
I guess it's whether are we doing the next energy thing, or is it just like a whole thing? Like, you know, we had energy that went steam, combustion, electric.
Now it's
and
wind.
but then we had the internet, which was nothing to do with energy and propulsion. And
That's right. It's just another big
It's
leap.
just some weird thing that interconnects everyone.
It is so weird when you think about what the fuck the internet even is. And where is it? Like, that's a genuine question. Where's the internet?
It's around.
It's around. I know that it's
in the
technically right now on my lap, but like, where is the internet? And
Cyberspace.
and how does it? Do you know what I mean? What's going on there?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't understand the
even-
internet.
I don't even nearly have the answers.
I don't understand the internet, and I would like to see the internet mapped out, like an actual map. I mean, it'd be impossible because it's enormous. Is it? Do you think the internet's bigger than the universe? That doesn't make sense. It's in the universe. But is it in the universe? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Did they just inject you with like pure weed?
It's just speed. I'm hopped up. I am telling you, if you could take a camera, for example, super futuristic camera, and you could just take a step out of the universe for a second. You take a photo of the whole thing.
Right.
Wow. First of all, very impressive. I think that's the next leap.
That's the next leap?
That's okay. There's a picture of that, right? And you measure it. You're like, oh, this is, let's say for argument's sake, 3 kilometers long. Okay. The thing is 3 space kilometers long, which is enormous. It's enormous. Then you map the internet. How many space kilometers do you think the internet is? That's my question. Because I know technically the internet is in the universe, but it's kind of not.
I see what you mean. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you map out
Of course not.
something that doesn't have
It's almost
distance.
entirely conceptual.
Yeah.
Exactly
That's
right.
the weird thing, isn't
A
it?
concept map. Hello.
Because that's like,
Hello.
Is
Concept
the-
maps.
is the human brain bigger than the internet? A bit
That's-
bigger than the
That's
universe.
a good. Well, what are
Because
there?
you
8 billion human brains on the planet.
He's
Probably a
not
couple more
talking
in
about
jars.
putting the brains end on end.
Yeah.
I know
a
what you mean.
super highway of
I
information.
know what you mean. I mean, imagine that though.
I don't want to.
What if this is
wanna-
going to be terrible? What if the next leap in energy is harnessing the power of the human brain?
Matrix, nice.
Yes.
Your favorite movie of all time.
That's correct. I haven't seen the new one, and I'm scared to, but I think I will buy it.
You're gonna buy it. You're gonna purchase it on Blu-ray.
I might even get it on 4K. Play it through the PS5.
Wow, we were.
The problem is, it's not Lawrence Fishburne, and he is the best part of that movie.
He's up there, yeah.
And so is Hugo Weaving. And now it's not Hugo Weaving.
Oh, isn't it?
It's no. You know who it is?
No.
You know who it fucking is? It's Neil Patrick Harris and the guy from the show where the girl gets a boob out. What's his name?
The show where the girl
Spring Awakening. What's the guy's name?
John Gallagher.
Jonathan.
No,
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Last. Jonathan Groff.
Jonathan
Jr.
Groff.
Oh, he's
is in
usually
it.
my first
Jonathan
guess, and
Ross.
I'm always wrong.
Jonathan Groff. Jonathan Ross is in it. And it's then, and everyone is
Why?
young.
We're gonna have a look
and
at all
he's
these
old.
boobies. Get out of them boobies.
Yeah. So that's just my theoretical.
So wait, sorry, Jonathan. You want to get Jonathan Ross to measure? Where do we go there?
No. You were talking about the Matrix because I said they were going to harness the power. of
Oh,
the,
and that's right. You're
Do you
saying
think
Jonathan
we'll-
Ross is Neo?
Yeah. Do you think we'll have? This is a genuine question.
Mm-hmm.
I have personal privilege. Do you think that we will ever create real artificial intelligence?
Yeah.
I hope not.
Scary.
Point of personal privilege?
Mm.
Yes, I believe we will.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
Do
do
you
you
have a theory about AI is just going to destroy us?
That's not necessarily the theory. I think if we are kind to them. Is that the theory? Is that a theory? I thought you were asking if it was my theory.
Is
there a theory?
I don't think that's the theory.
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you properly. What did you say the theory was?
well, because basically the thing is that
we always
if you
fucking-
make AI, it's just going to compound on how smart it is. It's going to go boom, 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 and just like in a matter of seconds, it'll just know everything that we've ever known, and it'll just see the whole human race and
a
existence
fucking
as like
horrible-
ants. Just like, well, they're just in the way.
in like a matter of seconds.
Well, because the smarter it gets, the smarter it will get. So it'll get
so it's just
exponentially
like-
smarter. So you plug it into the internet,
Wow.
and if we teach it to learn, when you think about, like if it's general intelligence, you think about how good a chess computer is, and it's just very narrow intelligence. If you make it as smart as we can make anything in every possible direction,
It's just an all
if it can learn, it will just infinitely learn on top of itself until it's far smarter than any person could ever be given
Also,
a million years and a million brains.
instantly learns how to have access and hack and take over different sort of...
Yeah. But even then, if you think about every possible scenario we can come up with, it will come up with that in the instant that it is made.
Right. So you can't really confuse or
So
trick
it's
it.
not even a factor of
surprise
like
it.
whether we're nice to it or not.
I
It's
would
just
still
that
be
we
nice to
won't
it.
even matter in its calculation. It'll just know how the universe works, and it'll just comprehend things that we'll never be able to get very, very quickly.
What if we make it just a brain and it can talk, but it can't do anything else?
Maybe.
What if
Here we
I
go.
love these hypotheticals. What if they can because they're growing things from stem cells.
This is true.
What if we do like a Jurassic Park, except instead of Jurassic Park, it's like
Robot Park.
nah,
Westworld?
nah. Like they can. That's the worst. Jurassic Park I should never have brought into this.
Waterworld?
Can they like grow a brain? Can I grow a heart? Can I grow a human being from a petri dish?
I think they can grow some sort of organ for something now.
I saw that they can augment a chicken's DNA to grow it a tail so it can potentially make a dinosaur. I saw that a long time ago as well. Also, I learned that a theory right now is that a T-Rex's arms on the skeleton have been put on backwards.
I don't think that's a theory.
It's a theory. Why'd you say that?
Because you said that before.
Why?
Oh yeah, right. I see.
So wait,
But I have heard that too.
Yeah,
they reach upside down
No,
or
no, no.
backwards?
Backwards. Like
That makes no
because
sense.
They're tiny little arms that have no.
So they used to be wings.
I thought
They
you
were
meant
like ostrich wings.
I thought you meant they were like Italian. Like,
No,
Walking
they're like
around
back
like,
that way, like
"Baboon."
so because they know that they were all feathered.
where is the goat?
But like, they showed a skeleton of an ostrich, and their wings, their arms, their wings, I guess, look exactly the same if you put them forward, as if a T-Rex's arms were put backwards.
So that scene where it's chasing the Jeep in Jurassic Park would have been like an anime run.
Yes. Yeah. So that's interesting, isn't it?
yeah, but where did you read that?
Oh, don't know. Nowhere reputable.
I've been listening to a lot of.
But Look Up Lady could look it up if she so deems it.
Look Up
to
Lady.
be accurate.
T-Rex
Snopes.
backwards arms.
I've been listening to a lot of Ricky Gervais and Carl, and how Carl always comes and says things, and they're like, we don't take anything at face value.
From Carl.
Into it. So now I'm just like, yeah, I don't take anything at face value, and that's how I feel.
Except
Unless it says
wireless
like
charger.
on a box or
I'm
something.
trying to change myself.
Never change.
Thank you.
So those are the kind of things that I've been thinking about.
I pitched a hypothetical to Beck
Ew.
the other day.
What was it?
It was if you could have
If I went to a new doctor, do you think that they would?
finger my ass off.
Should I make a noise?
If you could have any job in the world, what would it be? But like a normal job, not like actor, singer, author, like a regular job that you know people around have. That includes like a police officer and a doctor and like jobs that are, you know.
And I just know everything about it, and I'm the best in my field.
Yeah, like if you could be,
Best in the field automatically.
if you could, it's like
And I'm the best, and everyone loves me, and they come to me like, "You're that guy who does that regular job, but you're the best at
But
it."
I
Can
don't
have
want
a
to be
kiss,
like
please?
I don't want to be like a doctor and be a shit doctor, because then it would be a bad experience.
It's like realistic dream job.
It's like you now, but they just like, you're a doctor now, Aidan. Quick, go and operate. All right, I've seen livers on TV. This is that, isn't it?
Done operation. Here we go.
And
I said fireman. I reckon it'd
Fireman.
be.
Really?
I'd like to be a fireman.
Fiery.
Yeah, there was something else I said. I can't remember what it was. and
You
I'm
want to be a public servant.
like, oh yeah. Oh, I just like fireman.
I'd like to be a partner in a law firm.
Oh,
You know, one of those fat cats that sits up in a mahogany
named
desk.
partner or
Named partner.
Alright.
And I never have to really take anything to court anymore. I'm a fat cat. I'm
you
so
just say
brilliant.
like, give this to Wilson. He's an up and comer. This is exactly the kind of thing he should be cutting his teeth
Exactly. I changed my mind entirely. I want to be a judge.
a judge. You've said that before.
Yeah, I really, if somebody could just pluck me out of this world. No, not out of the world. I don't want to be a
on.
judge in an alien world.
Outside the universe.
I would be
for a second.
if I could be the
With your
judge of
fine
the
picks camera.
fucking universe.
Yeah,
100%.
So you want to be God as your normal job.
No, the judge, just a judge.
Okay.
But if it's judge of the universe, then God's my right hand man. But he's under me.
Obviously, we've got a
I'd be a
nice
judge.
structure going for
Yeah.
the entirety of existence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I also want to be a judge, but primarily only only on high profile cases.
High profile judge.
Yeah, so
Media
that
judge.
sometimes they're like,
Yeah, right.
"Hey, judge, you have to get into this bullet and bomb-proof car to be taken home because there have been threats." You know what I mean?
So like
it's
a-
such high profile, like a
Pope
mob.
of the law.
Yeah, I want to be Pope of the law.
We've really gotten away from
I want to be a judge. I just want to be a judge.
judge.
In a
I also
robe.
said vet. I wouldn't mind being a vet. Yeah.
Oh, you hear terrible stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything, Ben? Anything spring? tomorrow?
I don't know. No, all of my hypotheticals are like, how can I not have to have a job anymore?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's it, right?
then now thinking back into it, it's a whole loop around. I've got to rearrange all my priorities here.
That's a really good segue into my piece of shit game, but I want to
Go
finish
on.
this. No.
Okay.
I
I don't know. Lotto winner? Is that a job? No.
That's a job.
Yeah.
Professional lotto ticket buyer. That's a job.
I don't know.
What did you say, Beck?
What did you say, Beck?
I don't think I gave you an answer. I don't think I had one. But I took a train last night, and I forgot my headphones, so I was forced to think about things. And I was in the front carriage, and I watched the drivers swap over, and they were like, one of them punched the other on the arm. They're like, "Hey, buddy, how you going? Enjoy your shift." And I was like, that seems really sweet. Maybe I should be a train driver.
You want to have friends as your job?
Yeah.
I
You
also
could be a pilot.
You get your own little cubby. You don't have to talk to anybody after that.
a
You
pilot would be very fancy.
Pilots are
sometimes have to
respected.
run people over though.
That is true. Yeah, I didn't think of
There's
that.
nothing to no. Another thing that I thought less glamorous, much less glamorous, but I was talking to one of these people, a garbo, because they said if you only have a certain amount of streets to get done for your thing, and you start at 6 a.m, let's say. If you get it done, this is what this bloke
They
was
do
telling
look like
me.
they're in a rush.
They're always in a rush, and they said most of the day I'm finished at 1 o'clock. I get paid a lot, especially on a public holiday. You get done on a public holiday, you get paid like double time and a half, and then you get to go to your friends anyway, and all you've done is collect garbage. You take it
Yeah.
to the dump, bug it in, ba-da-da, bada-bing, bada-boom. You don't have to clean it. They're always get dirty.
Yeah.
Get out. You're out by 1.
Imagine the smells you have to know about, though.
I think after a while you probably wouldn't
Yeah.
register the smells.
So I deal with
nose plugs.
deal with bad smells in my regular job. I don't think I'll be
true.
fine.
From
And,
you.
as a judge and doctor and Pope of the universe, I would smell all. So, smells are
True.
one and the same.
I can't remember where I read it. Someone was talking about how they all the way through school wanted to be a garbage man because they thought you just worked 1 day a week. And they got to the end and were like, fuck. I realized.
The entire world.
I guess they
did their
either
rubbish
didn't say
on
it out
Tuesday.
loud or
He's
no one
fucking-
corrected them.
He's fucking Santa Claus.
That's hilarious.
That is very funny.
Did you find anything on the T-Rex arms, Bet?
Yeah, inconclusive. Yeah, some people think they might be like tucked sideways like little tiny chicken arms.
How could you conclusive it though?
Yeah.
Just ask them.
Conclude is the word. You'd have to grow one. See how
It
it's.
just depends whether or not you're on that side of were dinosaurs birds or not.
Yeah, dinosaurs were definitely birds,
Yeah.
right?
We're still
You're the
learning.
Pope of the universe. You got to tell us.
Dinosaurs were birds.
Let's do the piece of shit game. I didn't
okay.
make an intro.
Are you a piece of shit because you did this thing?
Thank you, Aidan.
I also don't think you introduced us.
What was that?
I don't think you
You
introduced
didn't
us.
do that either.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hello, everybody. My name is Matt. I'm the host of the GMat
solid
podcast.
30 minutes.
I'm joined on my right by Aidan,
Hi.
Ben J,
I fucking hate this chair. Go on.
and Becky J.
Seriously? My chair's so uncomfortable you would not like it.
Piece of shit game goes
Okay.
like this. We pose a scenario to one another and we say, blah, 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 blah. Does this make you a piece of shit? And when we say piece of shit, we don't mean that's a piece of shit. We mean piece of shit. Like you whisper it under your breath. So the person you're talking about probably isn't really a piece of shit, but it's a minor annoyance, a minor thing that makes you think someone's a piece of shit. We pose this question to the room and then we decide whether or not we're pieces of shit based on whether or not we've done it or do it or how we feel about it. I've got a few and you've got a few.
I got a couple.
All right. You want to kick them off?
Yeah, sure. Okay. People that get into the left lane that's definitely going to end the speed past you at a red light. Piece of shit.
I'm a piece of shit.
I'm definitely a piece of shit, but
No,
I
piece of shit.
But I remember sitting at the lights and I was stuck behind a van and I was going to turn into the left and then I wasn't. And then the van was really close and that guy fucking zoomed off. And I was like, fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
So, I'm definitely a piece of shit. But
I
in this
feel like
situation-
a lot of these are going to be traffic related.
Seems
that's
like
my
it.
only
Piece of
traffic
shit
related.
move. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
There's another car related one though.
I in the same deal. I have one that's traffic
Go on.
related, but then the others. But that, there's
Massive.
there's
That's
one of
piece of shit.
those right near us, and I do it all the time because I know I'll just go and I'll get ahead, and these people will be slow, and I'm like,
Another piece of shit thing is when the other person in the left lane speeds up to match you so you can't get in, so then you're forced to brake and then you're stuck there. You ever done that? Like the person on your right is like, fuck you, little motherfucker.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And they like drag you they drag race you, they don't drag you. That would be very hard.
So it's almost like a piece of shit handball.
That would be like,
Like
oh,
you
yeah,
getting the
I was
left
being
lane.
a piece of shit, and they're like, oh, you're like, okay, Fast and Furious.
Yeah,
time,
that's
man.
happened to me before.
Yeah, my little fucking hatchback is not going to keep up with your Toyota Supra.
But you can sort of tell, and the second I see them do that, I just put the brake on and I
Yeah.
move in behind them because I know the person behind them is just going to go a normal speed.
Yeah,
and
there's
I'll
no way.
still
That, yeah,
sneak in.
exactly. I've been playing a lot of Gran Turismo,
Ah.
so I know car names now.
Wow.
Car names and noises. All right. Parking on the line.
I don't know what that means.
Like, what do you mean?
Like the tire is on the line, but it's not over the line.
So is they taken
Of
up
what?
any of your space?
Oh, in a car park. In a car park.
in a
so-
row of?
In a row, like a
Depends.
bunch of car parks. So they pull in and their tire is, because I know the line is only thin, but the edge of their tire lands right there on the line. They haven't
Piece of
gone
shit.
over.
Yeah, piece of shit.
Yeah, but
'Cause
what
it-
if the cars in between them have forced them to do that?
Well, then then they shouldn't have parked there. If the car's too big, you got to find a spot you fit in, right?
Why would?
But if the car has forced them to, it's the car that originally
Yeah, there's
is
a
forcing
piece of shit
everyone. They're the
involved,
piece of shit.
Yeah, that's yes.
Oh, I see what you mean, Beck.
So
Yeah,
that they
Not
would
the person
park-
you're nominating.
the original parker is a piece of shit, but if
Yeah.
this person has no cars next to them and parks on the line, piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
I don't know. Even if like that person over there would have to park over the line for that person. If someone has parked where it's a problem, I'll get close to them. And I guess I've got a small car, so that doesn't count. Okay, yeah, sure. Maybe that person.
I tell you what, though, it's not hard to fix up a park. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, bit on the line.
I don't know. I've watched some people try and do it, and it seems to be pretty fucking hard.
It is crazy how people find parking difficult. I really don't find it difficult. I, on a date once, did a parallel park in one action.
Just there and then.
Yeah, no. Like I was like, oh, okay. Oh, I've got a spot here. No worries. In. Didn't have to like.
You still talking about the park?
Yep.
Yep.
Didn't have to go like this.
No,
I just went like that. It was unreal.
I'm a great at a parallel.
Put
park.
the stand down on the Huffy and just strut it away.
I do a Michael Scott whenever there's reverse parallel parking to be done. I'm like, I'm not going to make it. Just keep driving till I find something else.
Can I add one that I've just thought of?
Go on.
Throw one in for the room.
I had one that
put
I
a
just
little one
thought
in.
of.
A piece of shit move. A not busy at all car park. Plenty of spaces.
Yeah.
Let's say middle of the night, and someone just sort of parks whatever. They're even on the line. People just sort of just go and park wherever.
Yeah.
Even though there could be 40 more parks available and it's midnight, I still think piece of shit.
If you're racing in to get another box of wine, you don't want to be wasting time getting permit if there's so many spaces, you know?
That's my point. I don't understand why my voice is breaking. I don't understand why you just like, and some people just go over the line, like park over two spaces because they're like, no one's here, it doesn't matter. And I'm like, well, it also just takes just as much time to just pull in.
Yeah.
And it's also way easier because no one's around. Just go. I don't understand the theory
I've
behind
never
it.
been a piece of shit, and I'm not entirely sure if I think that's a piece of shit, especially if there's 60 spaces in both directions.
I just think, yeah.
At a
again,
small car park, you fuck up. But if you're at like the Kmart, whatever.
Well, yeah. See, let's
what you're
use the
thinking.
Kmart as an example.
That's the one I
Plenty
usually-
of parks. You park like an idiot, and I just
I could
go,
park.
piece of
I'd
shit.
park like an idiot, but I wouldn't park like an idiot right next to Kmart. I would go into like the bit that I have to walk across the road to get into Kmart. Like there's the ones that are like right in front of Kmart,
Yeah.
and you have to get out and just go. I'm in Kmart.
Yeah.
I would go over here and park badly. Close
Did
to
we
the
just
first
make
choice
up the
liquor.
word Kmart? Is that a
Kmart.
word?
Kmart.
Kmart.
What does K
Kmart.
stand for in Kmart? Quick.
Kellogg's.
The guy's name who invented it, I think. I
John
looked this up only the other day.
Crambley.
Kellogg's Mart.
It's John Crambley.
Kresge.
Crazy.
I was close. Crambley.
Are you a piece of shit, Ben? Do you do that?
We'll do what?
Have you done that? Just go in and park over lines because no one's around?
I don't think so. Maybe. I'm not, because I don't think
No,
it's a piece of shit move, really. So,
As judge of the universe, I can say that you have,
oh, really?
but
I thought you're the Pope of the universe.
I'm both.
Okay,
There's
wow.
Pope of the Judge. No, wait, I'm getting confused.
I'm judge of the Pope.
Double degree.
Give us another one. Beck, are you a
okay.
piece of shit? Would you do that?
Probably not.
Yeah, good.
I like to stay on the lines.
Yeah.
I was walking through my work,
Uh-huh.
and a guy had a
Piece of
cap
shit.
carabined to his bag, and I thought,
Cap?
you fuck a piece of shit. Because like, put it on. Put it on. Why is it clipped to the backpack? Put it on. He didn't have
Nice
anything
guy.
else on his head. It wasn't a helmet. It was a cap, like a cap.
Yeah.
And it was on his fucking bag. You fucking piece of shit. Like, fucking jeez. I rolled my eyes. I was like, ugh.
Was he
Piece of
inside?
shit. Yeah.
Oh, maybe he's just a bit old fashioned.
I think.
Yeah, maybe.
I think.
I've never done it because I don't know the
I'm not a
carabiner.
piece of shit because I wouldn't do it. But I also I don't think
Piece of
he's
shit.
a piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
I can see that.
Yeah,
Some
massive
people get
piece
real
of shit.
adventure-y and they have their backpack and everything and just have their process.
Why do you have a backpack in the shop?
It was in the hallway, like
Oh,
in the
hallway.
main thoroughfare
Ah,
outside of my
yes,
of
yes,
my
yes,
of
yes,
my
yes.
actual store.
Security went up to him like, "Hey, open that bag." It was just full of carabiners and hats.
Ah, it was weird. I thought it was weird. Grow up.
But you can't yawn. You can't yawn in the podcast. People can yawn while they listen.
Well, I can yawn.
Your eyes all fucking
Let's just all know
watery.
we're on the same page.
You're all warm and cozy.
I am. I think this jacket's put me in, don't I?
This is what made me think of it before. You know when you pitch that scenario to people where you're like, you don't have to work for the rest of your life. You get the same wage you get now. You don't have to work for the rest of your life. Or you say $1 million, but or like whatever those scenarios, and they say, people who say, "Oh no, I could not work."
Yeah, you piece of shit.
Piece of shit for saying they could not work.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd go crazy.
Like, you know, I couldn't take that money because I'd just go crazy. I'd have to.
Just
You know.
do something else. You start a charity. You fucking
Yeah.
like what?
Yeah,
You
but
fucking piece of shit. I'm going.
I wouldn't
harder.
know what to do if someone wasn't telling me what to do for 8 hours a day.
I just really need to get up and drive 40 minutes
Yeah.
in traffic and pay too much for parking to
so we're all agreeing
survive.
they're a piece
Yeah,
of
that's piece of shit. That's a
Piece
piece of
of
shit
shit.
move.
Back
Also, that's never happened to me.
Yeah, also, the money isn't like you can have this same wage for the rest of your life, but you don't have to work, but you also have to never da-da-da. It's just like, just take free money.
Yeah.
Just get another job.
And then go to another job paying the same rent. You've doubled your fucking earnings.
oh, I wouldn't know what to do with all that cash. That'd be too much
Gee
cash.
whiz, Oh dear. Oh dear.
Cash actually makes people sadder when you think about it. That's what Dr. whatever said.
Carl
Nick
Krasinski.
Riviera.
Some TV doctor, I don't know.
Dr.
Frink.
Who's the one that Oprah loves?
Stedman.
Husband.
I think she loves him.
I would imagine she loves him. No. Dr. Can't remember.
What do you reckon Stedman does every day?
I don't know who Stedman is.
Stedman
He
is
seems like
Oprah's
someone who
partner.
actually cashed in on one of
Oh.
those hypotheticals.
100%. Stedman doesn't work.
No. You can have $1 billion for the rest of your life, but you
He's-
have to be married to Oprah. And
He's
like,
not. They're not married.
look
I don't
under your
believe.
chair for dinner every night.
I
And,
don't believe they're married.
no?
I don't believe he's Stedman Winfrey.
Can you go back on that joke just then?
What?
Look under the table for.
Look under your chair for dinner every night. What does that mean?
Because do you never stay at home from school and
It's
watch
Oprah. She puts fucking. You get a car and you get a car.
Oh.
look
Yeah,
under your
you would
chair.
reach under your chair for like.
Yeah,
she would
of
give you
course.
keys to a Dodge Neon. or something.
Everybody gets a humpback.
I was like, there is a joke there that I'm not getting, and I need to get it. And I was like, of course, she puts things under the chair.
I love every now and then. If I'm sad, I watch Oprah's favorite things. I do. I know it's terrible, but I do. And these crazy white women go absolutely
Yeah.
ballistic.
Every time I'm sad, I watch this one video about puppies that can't fit into particular
That's
spots.
true.
And,
And
there's
every
this-
time I'm sad, you play it for me too.
and there's this song that goes, "The devil's in the skies are blue. Summer never sun when the sun is shining and everything's the same and everything's the way that it should be." You know that song?
No,
No,
but
it's
what
a great
happens
song.
to the dog?
They just fit. It's just a cute video. Anyway, sorry, you made me think of that.
I learnt a very interesting fact about Oprah the other day.
Y'all?
Oh.
Do you know what her real name is?
No.
Harpo.
Oprah's real name is Orpah.
Yeah, I think I knew this.
Yeah, so it's exactly the same,
Orpah.
except the R and the P are swapped around because I think they got it wrong on the birth certificate.
Wait,
Her
so
name is supposed to be Orpah because that's a name from the Bible,
yeah.
but it was like her auntie's suggestion, but nobody knew that name. Nobody was familiar with it. And I think it's Orpah on a birth certificate, but everybody just called her Oprah her whole life. And so that's just her name.
So it was they wanted her to be Orpah.
Yeah, but
they
they
just
just,
called
didn't
her
get the
Oprah.
memo in the family.
That's hilarious. I really just assumed her name wasn't actually Oprah.
Why?
Well, it's
I
not.
thought it was like a stage name. Well, yeah, true.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, I thought it was like
I've never met an Oprah.
Gaga
I was
or
like-
something.
Ron Winfrey. Her stage name
Yeah.
is Oprah.
Ron Winfrey.
I think Oprah sounds better than Orpah.
Yeah,
to be
100%.
honest.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Like how was she
The
not going to
Oprah
have
Winfrey Show.
There's no way
Or it'd
she
be
couldn't have
something
ended
like,
up where she ended
it
up.
would be like Ophelia blah blah Winfrey. One of those things like, but when she was little, she couldn't say her own name. She'd always say Oprah. So we just called her Oprah forever.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
God, she must have money.
She has so much money, and she has her own TV station,
Yeah,
the
network.
Harpo
station?
Network. Yeah, network station, same thing, right?
The Orpah network.
Yeah, but Harpo's Oprah backwards.
Oh. Was it really
Quick
the
map.
Harpo network?
What's Orpa backwards?
I thought it was the Oprah network.
No, it's Harpo.
Oh my god.
Pro.
What? I'm so fucking
For
confused.
Orpa, but for Oprah, it's Harpo.
There's too many letters. I'm seeing the letters floating around, and I'm trying to put them together.
Okay.
a real life Wordle.
Beautiful mind.
I got Wordle in 3 today.
Haven't done the Wordle today. Very excited.
I didn't get yesterday's.
piece of
How
shit.
embarrassing. Piece of shit. I was at Chadstone Shopping Centre.
There's
The fashion capital of the world.
Fashion capital of the world. And I'm in the car park, and it's pretty empty.
Just cruising.
And, sorry, oh, there's a sparrow. This car, I was driving towards the exit, and there's a car just stopped.
Oh, no.
Right? And I was like, oh, brake lights are on. Okay, there must be someone in front of it trying to turn into something. No. There's a big white BMW four-wheel drive, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Classic Chadstone car.
Classic colour for a
So I was like,
four-wheel drive.
Okay, what's going on? Nothing. I sat there for like a minute, and nothing was moving. And I was like, this is crazy. So I got around her. I go into the opposite coming lane because there's no one there.
High risk.
And I look in, and she's just sitting there on her phone.
Oh no.
And I tooted
That's a pattern.
and wound down my window because I was on this side of her, and I was looking over there, and I was like, "What are you doing?" She was just like,
You've crossed the line, Aidan.
"That's a piece
She's
of
a
shit."
piece of shit.
Like I've written, "Woman stopped in the car park lane. Just park." There are so many fucking spots. Don't stand in the main thoroughfare.
Even if there's no spots, get out of the fucking way.
Yeah, that's so. I was so
Go
mad.
and ruin the bus zone for everyone or something.
I was so mad.
Yeah. No, she's a piece of shit.
I also have another potential piece of shit one from Chadstone. I went into David Jones to buy some shorts, and I go up, thank you, because the because there was a sale, and I go up to the desk, like where you want to pay. I was like, hey, I need to buy these shorts, and he was like, hey, sorry, do you mind going to the other register because I have to go and help a customer? And I was like, okay, sure. I mean, it's going to take you 2 seconds to do this, but okay, not a problem. This is the sushi on the escalator.
Yeah, I think you're a piece of shit.
No, not me. I walked away. Didn't say anything to him. Just internally, I was like, ugh. So I walk over to the other person. And then I said, hey, I just need to do this. And she was like, oh, yeah, 1 second. She walks away because she needed to get something or whatever, or get her login or whatever the fuck it was. I turn around to look at something else, but I'm like from here to the thing away. It's like on the edge of, there's like a walkway, and there she's in, let's say she's in Country Road, and there's a fucking whatever's behind her, and I start looking at the Ralph Lauren or whatever, and then I turn around, and there's just this woman with this massive pile of stuff that is now standing at the desk, and I was like, hi, sorry, I'm just waiting for that lady to come back. She's like, well, I'm here now.
Ooh.
So I had to wait behind this woman who bought an enormous amount of shirts. An enormous amount, like 7 shirts. And then one folded each one of them separately, put them in the bag, and I was like, when I got at the counter, I was like, don't you think I would have been quicker? She's like, yeah. And that was it.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
The staff, they don't give a fuck. If someone offered them the same money and not have to work ever again, they'd take the money.
That's
so
true.
it's like, if you want to get into a fight about the counter, go for it. But I think in that situation...
I didn't fight. I just said, like, don't you think I would have been quicker? Because fucking
Oh,
hell.
no. But it's like, it's
trying
not
to-
for her to sort out as the cashier.
No, it's the woman,
It's like,
it's the other
you two
woman.
fight it out. I'm just here to scan shit in.
Yeah.
So she's like, well, I'm here now. And it's like, all right, well, you've escalated the confrontation.
Yeah.
I'm now going to shoot you. No. It's then
was
it's
close.
like, well, yeah, but I'll go first.
You confused.
I'm just trying to work out how they served
The other person?
first.
Because I said, hey, Matt, can you put these through? And you said, yes, just give me 1 second. I have to go and get my login, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you just walk around a corner. And you're at the desk. Your chair is the desk.
Yeah, yeah.
And instead of standing right at the desk waiting, I turned around because at the plant, there were some shirts. And I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe I'll grab one of these. This is a sale rack. So I was looking.
Okay, all right.
Turn around, and Beck's now standing at the
So
chair.
she's just cut in.
She's just cut in. But
Okay,
I
well, she's
didn't-
a piece of
I
shit.
technically wasn't standing in a line. I was just waiting for the woman to come back.
Yeah, yeah.
And by the time the woman come back, this woman's standing there, and I was like, hi. And she was like, sorry, I'm just going to. And the woman was like,
How is she?
See,
so mad.
if I was the staff member again, and I was just
100% I
staff
would've
member,
put-
I would have
Yeah.
been like, "Oh, I've just got to serve this man first."
And it's obviously clear that,
Because
look,
you
you've
were
got a
there
lot of stuff. He's got 2 pairs of shorts. I know for a fact I'm going to be quicker.
Well,
than
not
that.
even that you were there first, and she
That's
spoke
correct.
to you, and then she went, and then she comes back, and another lady's there, and you're just standing behind. It's like, "Oh, I just want to."
Yeah, she should have, but she didn't. And then she had the audacity to ask me if I had a nice day. She's like, how's your day going? I was like, it's fine.
It was going pretty well.
Even after the first lady was like,
What?
that first lady who
Yeah,
got
well,
in front of me, she was like,
you're going to have to wait for me. Yeah.
and she was like, how was she? Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
I'm scared to do another traffic one. I'll break it up. But adults who don't swear.
That's just grow
Yeah.
up. That's not even piece. Just
Piece
grow
of
up.
poop.
Piece of doggy doo doo.
Let's just grow up, I think.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you don't have to swear like us. We swear an absurd amount.
Yeah, yeah.
We swear
Actually-
too much.
I would say adults who admonish other adults for swearing.
Yeah, that's a
like
good
in a situation where there's no problem, like you're not around kids or anything.
Yeah.
You
Like,
just
oh,
say
do you
fuck.
have to say that?
grow up.
Oh, fuck you.
Like, truly, though, fuck off.
Yeah.
Although I am trying to cut down on my swearing.
Fuck off.
I don't think piece of shit. I'm like, what's your deal? What are you running from?
Yeah,
what are you
yeah.
trying to hide?
Yeah, definitely a serial killer.
But
I
when they
don't
try and-
swear, so I definitely couldn't touch kids.
Yeah. Like, that person never watched The Simpsons. I'm telling you that for free.
Yeah.
That was one of those kids that were
Yeah.
like, oh, we're not allowed to watch The Simpsons.
That's exactly who that person
You know what I
is.
mean?
Right.
Ew,
Yeah.
ew.
Yeah,
Like a guy at work, and not at work, at school, Harrison, we're in year 11. He's like, I've never watched porn and I'm never going to.
Did he say it like that?
No.
He's probably better off than some of us.
Nah. Gotta watch it.
Gotta watch it.
Everyone's a rite of passage. You gotta watch porn.
Yeah.
Not all the time. You gotta have seen it, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel it cuts into my Bible time.
Yeah, the Bible studies, like understanding the what's the word they use when they do that?
You know what I get off on? The Old Testament.
You know what
Fucking
makes
Moses.
you know what makes me hard? Jesus.
Moses can part my Red Sea okay.
You know what makes my heart warm?
What?
The love of the Lord.
You know, I don't have to go out to Revolver all weekend, staying up late, popping pills. The only tablets I need were from an old guy named Moses. Mm-hmm. Okay, and they were stone.
100%. I imagine that they wear a chastity belt and keep the keys in the tabernacle. Do you know what a tabernacle is?
No.
It's one of my favorite words about religion.
Yeah, they
Tabernacle.
do with the chastity belt.
Yeah.
If you're really committed, you lock it, you swallow the keys, but then you shit the keys into the chastity belt. So it's sort of like you really got to want it.
Does it
Sounds
go into
like-
the lock?
It's like a David Blaine trick.
I will shit the key and open my
And
chastity
a
belt.
box of ice.
That's so fucking funny. By the way, a tabernacle is where they keep the Eucharist.
And it's also in French Canadian, holy fuck.
What's that?
Tabernacle?
Yeah, or tabernacle. Is
Tabernacle.
You say holy fuck?
Yeah.
That's very fun. I like that.
I like to get drunk on Christ.
I like to get drunk off the blood of Christ.
The blood of Christ.
I only drink wine after it's been blessed.
Do you have any more pieces of shit?
I think maybe,
Yeah.
but this is just another one of those things that at work people always ask me,
Yeah.
do you have that in a boy's color? Can I have it in a boy's color? Can I have it in a man's color, please? I remember
What are you
this-
selling that's coloured?
iPhones, watches, things like that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care what color it is, so long as it's for a bloke. And I say,
We have VB covers.
so I say, and I can never bite my tongue, and I really should, but I've never ever successfully done it. I'd be like, well, I don't know what that means. And they're like, you know, not one of them women's colors. I'm like, well, my mother has a blue phone, so you can't have blue then. Do you want pink?
Your mother is a boy?
Yeah, get right. So a guy on the phone asked me. He said, "I just an iPhone 13. I don't care what it is, just so long as it's a bloke color." And I was so mad. I was like, "Whatever." And I go and I out the back, and I started riffing about what I could come up with like a bloke color. So like blue balls blue or pretty pussy pink or stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I almost said it. But I didn't say it because I would have lost my job. But can you come up with a better one than like? It's a pretty pussy pink. It's not particularly blokey.
So a girl's a feminine color.
feminine color,
With
or
a-
just like like a bloke color. You know, like a bloke color's blue or black.
Okay.
You know, like I'm a dark color or green.
Yeah.
But like instead of just saying we got blue available, if it's blokey, it's got to be like blue balls, black. You know what I mean?
Knob swing silver.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like log cutting blue.
Jeez, that's good.
You know what I mean?
I want to get that.
Yeah. The new green's called forest green. Looks quite good.
Yeah.
And it's a bit manly.
Public fart pink.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Spit
phone's
on
only
the-
for the boys who don't give a shit.
Spit on the ground gold.
I have heterosexual black.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like these people. I remember a guy had an Apple Watch and he was like, his wife had bought an Apple Watch. It's like she said, I want you to wear it sometimes because we need to start exercising. And he was like, yeah, that's fine. And then I came up, I was like, do you need any help? And he's like, listen. You reckon this makes me look queer? He had a pink watch on. I was like, yep. And he was like, what? And I was like, of course not. Of course not. What are you talking about?
It's been so long since I've been out into the universe, you know, having this job. I don't like when I was at Reject Shop, I interacted, but not even so much.
There's so many fucking stupid people.
I don't see those people very much. The remote color, but then again, I do feel bad for them in a certain way because the only reason they're doing that is because they're going to go back to their fucking job out wherever with the boys, and they're going to pull out their phone. Everyone's going to go, "Hey, if I can do it," and he's going to fucking hell.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get him a blue phone.
I should have got Blue Pulse Blue. You know,
I'll get him whatever color he wants, but as long as he says, "Listen, I want a color. What color do you want? Yeah, blue or black or green or you know red." That's fine. Nah, I don't want that fucking pink.
Yeah.
So okay, I didn't expect you wanted the pink.
He's overcompensating.
Yeah, or like
scared.
that guy a long time ago that said he
Fear.
wanted one of those queer cables.
Problem is, mate, I got a Hilux, and that's bright fucking pink, and this phone's going to clash with it. So I need any other color,
That would be so
Blue.
refreshing.
whatever the
Midnight,
midnight purple, like them nerds.
Starlight.
White, that'll go with it. I
Yeah.
don't think that'll clash too much.
The colors are so annoying at Apple now. Midnight, Starlight. What do they mean?
Can I ask you another question?
Yeah, man.
Does this butt plug?
Yes, it does. You didn't even get it out.
I couldn't get it out. It was so.
Hey, it's GMat here, and don't forget, if you enjoyed that episode of the GMat podcast and you want to hear more, we also have the podcast post show over at patreon.com/the GMat podcast. The post show is a shorter episode recorded directly after the main podcast where we wrap things up and talk about anything we didn't have time to talk about. $3 a month and cancel anytime. We are a community-supported podcast, so your support over there funds the show and makes it easier for us to keep doing what we love. If you want to support us, head over to patreon.com/the GMat podcast.